Hello everyone, my name is Amanda Wong and I am your OC Realtor. Today we are here at the Great Park in Irvine, California. The Great Park is a decommissioned Marine Corps air base where they basically used to have a bunch of hangars, airplanes, etc. You can probably hear one going over me right now, but they've decommissioned it. The Irvine company bought it and basically started developing all over the land. Outside of the actual park is a large community of homes, single-family homes, that the Irvine company has basically been developing over the last couple years. They basically sub out land to different builders. Builders build on it, sell the homes. There are still new construction homes being built, but there are also homes for sale by owner and for sale by The actual park focuses on arts, sports, and agriculture. They have a variety of parks for children to play, like playgrounds. They have basketball, tennis courts, volleyball, a semi-professional soccer team, soccer field. They have art pieces, art installations. It is an amazing place, and I'm going to kind of take you on a tour of it today. It is currently September of 2022. I'm going to read you guys off some stats just so you can get a better idea of the area. So for August 2020, the median sales price of a home here was $1,535,000. There were 72 active listings. The days on market for any home was average about 22 days on market. There is 2.6 months of inventory as of August, and the dollar per square foot is $633 per square foot, and those are all averages for the neighborhood. Obviously there are homes that fall below that and above that, but those are the averages to hopefully help you guys gain a little bit of insight into this neighborhood. Let's go take a look at this beautiful park. Another really cool amenity about the Great Park is that they just brought back a water park called Wild Rivers. Literally everyone in Orange County grew up with Wild Rivers, and they closed it maybe 6 or 7 years ago. And this summer of 2022, they just reopened it, and everyone who's been has said it's absolutely a blast. They have everything in areas for toddlers all the way through teens and adults, and literally everyone who has gone there has said that it is like the most incredible thing that they have out here in terms of water parks. But let me turn you around so you can kind of see this area real quick. I know the sun just came on my face, so let's show you real quick. So what's really cool about the Great Park is, in the actual park area of the Great Park, is that there are so many different spaces to come and just be. You literally have like giant airplane hangars behind me. You have like a merry-go-round, you have a community center, there's parks back there that I'll take you to, and then you have a giant hot air balloon that currently you can ride for free. It hasn't always been free, but right now anyone can do that for free. There is a timeline that you can walk on that kind of takes you through the history of the area. There are art installations, just a lot of really cool things, but let's keep going. So like I said, one of the pillars of the Great Park is arts. They have an entire art center dedicated to all types of arts, and they even have a gallery across the way. It seems like they're having a meeting right now, so I'm not going to go in there, but I will leave the link to the Great Park website below so you can check out any additional information you want to find on that. I know a huge determining factor for a lot of people are the quality of schools in an area, so I'm going to go ahead and give you guys some information on the schools local to the Great Park area right now. Here they are, and here is what they're rated as of September 2022. behind me right here is what we call the orange balloon, or the hot air balloon of the Great Park. It's been here for as long as I can remember, even before the Great Park was really developed at all. They used to charge you to ride it, but currently it is free for anyone to go on it. You can go on it as many times as you want. You do have to sign a liability waiver to go up in it, but it is super fun. They do close on like super windy days and take very awesome safety precautions, but definitely if you're in the area, that is a huge thing that a lot of people love about this area. In October they turn it into a pumpkin, and throughout the year they kind of have different things on the face of the balloon, so it's super fun for all the kids to look forward to seeing all the time. Something that does come up a lot is the Great Park a bike-friendly neighborhood? And the answer is yes. Irvine is one of the most cutting-edge cities in this part of California, and they actually just launched an initiative to actually start having e-bike lanes. So a lot of people have, e-bikes are new, and there are obviously growing pains that come with any new large technology. So Irvine is actually implementing over the next couple of years e-bike lanes. The Great Park is one of the first places that they're going to start trying that, especially in the country. A lot of people bike here, kids bike to school, so it's a very, very bike friendly community, very friendly e-bike community. Another question I get is, does the Great Park have walking trails, hiking trails? The answer is yes. It has a variety of walking trails where you can come, you can be outside, you can do your thing, and then also kind of towards the east end of the development, it actually backs up almost to like a mountain, and there are, the city that it borders is Lake Forest, and there are actually a lot of hiking trails in Lake Forest if you're looking for something more elevated than just a normal walk in the park. There are also like mountain biking trails up there, so lots of options for hiking and walking past, especially in the Great Park. Apologies for my shadow. There's not much I can do about this time of day. There's some Irvine history in here. And so this is kind of back where we were, where here is the merry-go-round, that's the hangar. This is a community center here behind the trees, and all of this area is all playgrounds for kids. And then we go into having a soccer field over there, and then back behind there, if you can kind of see this like almost like bridge looking thing, that is the shade to the professional soccer stadium that is here in the Great Park. Okay, so I'm not gonna get too close to the park just because there are a lot of kids playing. I want to be respectful of their privacy and not look like a creeper filming minors in the park. So over here we have kind of like the toddler area of the park, transitions into a music area where like this is a drum, that's a shaker. Then over here we have a zip line, and then a very large kind of like maybe 3 to 12 kids play area, and then it kind of transitions into a spinny ride. And then there's like a bunch of diggers over here. I don't want to get too many kids in the shots, which is kind of why I'm doing it a little bit further back, but I'll try to get as good a footage as I can. Hope you guys have enjoyed the tour of the Great Park so far. If you're at all interested in purchasing a home in the Great Park or another city in Orange County, LA County, or anywhere else really, I'd be happy to help you out. Please feel free to text the number on your screen right now, or here is my best email address. Just let me know you came from YouTube and I will absolutely take care of you. If you have any other questions or requests for other cities in Orange County that you would like to see a tour of, please feel free to comment and let me know which city you would like to see. Something else that is very cool about the Great Park specifically is that they try to be as green as possible, such as encouraging bikes, but also with the way that they use their trash. A lot of the trash receptacles are actually solar powered, and they are very, very conscious of the amount of trash and the way that they live their lives. So that's important to you. Here we are. I'm also right outside of the visitor center, so if you ever end up coming here, you can stop by the visitor center, chat with them a little bit. This is also where you can purchase tickets to go on the merry-go-round if you so desire to do that. So like I said, one of the favorite amenities of the Great Park is the new Wild Rivers water park. I'm gonna kind of go ahead and show you some footage of that now. Another really awesome piece about living in the Great Park is you have access to a lot of pools. So on top of the water park that they have, you do have to pay to get into the water park. But if you live in the Great Park area, there are a variety of pools that you can actually go into, splash pads, etc., all free. You do have to pay for it through HOA, but it's an incredible amenity that the Great Park does offer. So to kind of give you guys like a visual, this is the visitor center that we are just standing right out front of. This is a soccer field, and if you see right about here, you see those water slides. That is where Wild Rivers water park is. So like I was saying earlier, the Great Park does have a semi-professional / professional soccer stadium here. There is actually an Irvine team that does practice here very, very often. They have games and things that the public can go and watch, but I just wanted to show you the stadium really quick. So we're in the soccer stadium now. Everything here is completely state-of-the-art, built out very, very nicely. I know that the public can sometimes come and use these fields, at least as of right now. Sometimes the gates are open, but I know it's also used for professional events very often as well. So I would check with the HOA and kind of the community center how often that you can actually use these parks, because I know they are updating a lot of rules and regulations all the time here. Another awesome amenity of the Great Park is that you have sand volleyball courts here, literally playgrounds on every corner for your kid. Even if you're not necessarily close to the actual park portion, there are incredible parks sprinkled all throughout the Great Park neighborhoods area. This is just kind of like the main park that I'm walking through and showing you now. And I'm not even going through the whole thing because it would probably take over an hour, hour and a half to actually walk the entire thing, but everything that I'm showing you is close to the main parking lot, the main entrance, and there's fields all throughout. But I will kind of give you guys a gist of the area and as much information as I can. So But like I said, the Great Park is consistently building out new areas. This is actually a new area that they are building out right now. I believe it's going to end up being a restaurant, but it's super cool because right back here is the soccer stadium. Here are the volleyball courts over this way. They just keep making it better and better, guys. Like literally the thought and just meticulous ideas that's put into the Great Park is unmatched, really is. Another really awesome part about the Great Park is that they actually have their very own concert venue. And you're like, Amanda, my whatever has concerts all the time. No, this concert venue is one of the largest concert venues in Southern California. Huge names play there every single year. And it's literally basically in your backyard. You have to travel a couple miles if you live here. It's absolutely incredible, and they do a lot of work with the trees and basically with the way that they structure their sound so that there isn't a lot of noise complaints, because I know that's a concern too living in this area. There are also a variety of tennis courts here, and a lot of people love to come out in the evenings and play tennis. This community is very active for kids and adults. There are bike paths everywhere among all of the other courts that are here. So if you like tennis, this one's for you. Alright y'all, as much as I absolutely love YouTube and any type of social media content, what I love more is helping people buy and sell real estate. So if you have any real estate questions here in Orange County or South OC, Great Park at all, here is my number. Feel free to text me. Please reach out to me, let me know you came from YouTube, and I will make sure you are taken care of. Alright y'all, Amanda tuning out. Wish you guys all the happiness best. And if you're moving to Orange County, give me a call.